All right, all right. Good evening. Good morning, the sun, brother Daniel here. Wanted to make this quick video before the sun officially goes down, so we can enter into this Shabbat. Excited, I always get excited on prep day. But wanted to make this quick video. I was just talking to one of my brothers, and Pastor Dow, if you ever look back in his archives, all the way up till today, he always preaches something in his messages, and that's about us getting out of this European construct, this system, this beast system, this system that this country and this world is in right now. And he always is talking to us about a tribal mindset. When you look at the people of the Bible, when they came out of Egypt, the Israelites, my forefathers, they were a tribal people. They dwelt together. They were in the wilderness together. The Father set it up that they would be together. Then when you look, even in the actions of the apostles, or the book of Acts, right? It was the same thing. They had all things in common. So I'm making this video real quick just to talk about something, because I want to tell you one of the most misinterpreted, let's say that, scriptures in all of the Bible. I've heard this my whole life, especially pertaining to football, which I will tell you, football had it correct to a degree. And it's this one. People always say it, right? As iron sharpens iron, so does one man sharpen another. Okay? So, with that being said, the more and more that the Father is continuing to show me His Word, is the more and more I see that you cannot sharpen your brothers and your sisters, or let's say your brothers in this case. You can't sharpen them unless you have all things in common, unless you are in community. And here's why I say that. When I used to play football, I spent more time with my team and my teammates than I did with my own family. Sad to say, it was the truth, right? I would get up early in the mornings. I'd be at the facility. We'd have to be at work. We'd practice. We'd travel. I mean, it was nonstop. We literally had one day a week that was our off day, which was a Tuesday when I played. But with that being said, even on Tuesday, you was in there getting some type of treatment, getting something done to your body, whatever. But literally, with your teammates, we ate together. Literally, I mean, you're in the same hotel, you ate together, you hung out together. It was always you and your teammates. And that was for years. Even the same thing in college. And what's wild about it is, because we all had one common goal. That was to win football games. In the NFL, it was to win football games and get to a Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. We all had the same goal. And the only way that we could sharpen each other in that goal is for us to literally dwell together. We had to have all things in common. And it's the same thing now, except we're not doing it for a Super Bowl. We're doing it for the kingdom. We're doing it to get into the kingdom. So when I hear people say, as iron sharpens iron, so does one man sharpen another, how do you sharpen each other and you're not around each other? I used to hear it in church. I used to hear it in church all the time, but the truth is I would only see the people that I would go to church with maybe once a week, maybe twice if you had Bible study. But you don't really know that person. You don't really dwell with that person. The Bible talks about the feast days, that we are to do it in all of our dwellings. That's because they were together. In all things, they were together. So when you see it today, it's really something to see, because here's the truth. You really don't know nobody unless you live with them. And I know y'all know that's the truth. You don't know somebody unless you live with them. So how in the world do you expect to sharpen your brother consistently? How do you expect to be sharpened consistently if you don't dwell together? The Bible and the Israelites, they were a tribal people. And what's so beautiful is the Father is raising up the remnant today. And guess what? It's the same thing. They're a tribal people. So we are a tribal people. And I'm excited to see what the Father is doing in that. Because what's happening? More and more the brethren are coming together, bringing our families together so we can have all things in common and do the same thing that we read in the book of Acts. I used to go to a church here that would always talk about community. Oh, we need more community. We need to study the book of Acts together. We need to do this together and that together. But here's the truth. It wasn't going to happen. You know why? No matter how much they tried, no matter how much they talked about it, no matter how much they said it, it wasn't going to happen. You want to know why? Because they only saw each other once a week. You don't know what that person was doing. You don't know that person's manner of life. You don't know anything that they do. So they can come to church on Sun Worship Day, Sunday, and they can sit there all day and, smile and clap and scream hallelujah. But the truth of the matter is, you really don't know them. That's just the truth. So, I just thank the Father for what he's doing. Because in that, it's sharpening, you're helping to sharpen your brothers, but I'm getting sharper as well. I got brothers that hold me accountable, not according to their feelings, but to their word. We have a pastor who demands righteousness, period. That demands for you to live the way the word instructs us to live. Not all based off of his opinion. He reads it. Not only does he read it, he commands you read it too. And then he teaches it. We have a true Jeremiah 3:15 pastor. Pastor Charles Dow. I tell you what, man. I hope this video blesses somebody. I hope it encourages somebody to make a change, to try to do things different, I really, truly do. And if you can see up there, they got them chemtrails going. Wonder what they spraying with us, right? I didn't learn about that until they're coming in this ministry either. But bless y'all. Sun's almost down. My boy should be good and tired now. And I'm getting ready to go home and enter into his rest. Hallelujah. Bless you.